A clean chit has been given to the Prime Minister, but the Prime Minister's office's role has been questioned as per the PAC draft report. These are source-based reports that are coming in. PAC has also questioned the role of PMO officials in dealing with 2G issues and has clearly delinked the Prime Minister, is what we're hearing at the moment. Now, these are details coming in.
Right. The PAC draft report, according to sources, also says that the Prime Minister's office could have intervened faster in giving objections which were presented on Telecom Minister A. Raja's first come, first serve policy. Now, Tamanna joins us on the phone line for more. Tamanna, clean chit to the Prime Minister, but PMO's role questioned.
Well, this is what sources within the PAC, Public Accounts Committee, are telling us right now. In their report, which has now been made ready, they have said that the Prime Minister's office delayed giving the facts and information to the Prime Minister. They've also spoken and mentioned in detail the role of A. Raja, saying that A. Raja took advantage of this in allotting spectrum, of the fact that the information was not reaching the Prime Minister in time. And they have gone on to also question the role of PMO officials in dealing with 2G issues, but have delinked the Prime Minister from the entire matter. The PAC has gone on to say that the Prime Minister's office could have intervened faster in objections presented on Telecom Minister A. Raja's first come, first serve policy, because the objections were definitely in place, something that we have learned in the last few months as well. But did the Prime Minister know about it or not? The PAC draft report also says it's wrong to have licensing powers with the Telecom Ministry, and says that the issues of pricing and licensing should not be with the Telecom Ministry. They made a couple of recommendations as well, saying in this that the loss is presumptive, and this could be the crucial part of the entire PAC report, saying that the loss is presumptive and cannot be estimated. This is actually at the crux of the entire 2G spectrum scam. What really is the amount of loss? And while the CAG report had a very clear figure in mind, the PAC report has said that the entire loss is presumptive. They've also recommended that the TRAI be strengthened and have a greater role in determining pricing of spectrum and licensing. Across now to Navika Kumar, political editor, who's joining us with more details on this. Navika.
Well, the draft Public Accounts Committee report is now ready. It has been circulated amongst the members of the PAC, and this has some very, very startling facts. And at the base of this entire report is crucial dates. There was a letter written by Telecom Minister to the Prime Minister saying that he was going ahead with the issuing of licenses. There were objections on this on the table. On 3rd of January 2008, the Prime Minister acknowledged this letter from the Telecom Minister, but crucial date between 3rd of January and 10th of January, when licenses were issued, Prime Minister's office's officials really failed to bring it to the notice of the Prime Minister that the Telecom Ministry was going ahead with issuing of licenses despite objections to the first come first serve policy. That is one of the key findings of the Public Accounts Committee. It clearly says that there seems to be some lapse as far as the Prime Minister's office is concerned, and in this lapse crucial days were lost, and 7 days are being mentioned between 3rd of January 2008 and 10th of January when licenses were issued. The matter was not brought to the Prime Minister's notice at all. That is exactly what the PAC report, draft report, says at this point in time. What it goes on to say that the entire issue was not brought to the notice of the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister, who was aware of problems in this, had written about this in November of 2007. It had been preliminarily brought to the notice of the Prime Minister, but it was really the PMO that is being held responsible really for losing crucial time when A. Raja, the Telecom Minister, could have been stopped from issuing of licenses. That's one of the key findings of the PAC report that is now on its way to be being finalized. What it also goes on to say is they've got a substantive section incriminating A. Raja's own performance.
That's right.
Complete wrongdoing on the minister's part has been pointed out in the PAC report. The PAC report also indicts in a manner the PMO for failing to bring it to the notice of the Prime Minister on time. Whether there is complicity or not of the Prime Minister's office, That is a subject that has been left open by the PAC, but they have faulted the PMO at this point in time.
Yes, so we'll have